Naliliitan ka na ba sa bahay mo at gusto mo na itong palakihan? Bahay mo nga ba yung lumiliit o yung mundo mo? Nararamdaman mo na ba sa bahay mo na kailangan mo na mag-expand or mag-extend? Madami sa inyo ang talagang interesadong magpa-extend or magpa-expand or magpa-renovate ng bahay. In my previous video, I talked about interior renovation or minor renovation works. But for this video, I will talk about major renovation works or house extensions or house expansions. Ano nga ba ang mga dapat i-consider at pagplanuhan bago mag-expand? Before we start, there are two types of expansions. Isang horizontal or pahaba at isa namang vertical or pataas o pwede ding pababa. And here are the things you need to know before you try to expand. Number 1, check if your plan is feasible or doable. Check the existing structural supports of your house. Do you have enough structural supports to hold the extension? O kakayanin ba nito na suportahan ang additional na room or expansion? This is very important lalo na kung ang plano mo ay vertical expansion or yung expansion na magdadagdag ka ng panibagong floor sa ibabaw ng inyong existing na bahay. Hindi biro ang ganitong klase ng expansion kaya dapat ipacheck mo muna ang mga structural supports ito, ang mga poste or biga bago mo ito ipagawa. Number 2, do you need to demolish a certain area? Kadalasan, when expanding, hindi talaga maiiwasan ang demolition. May parte talaga ng bahay na kailangan tanggalin to make way for the expanded area. Parang sa buhay lang yan, may mga bagay talaga na kailangan mong tanggalin para mag-grow. Number 3, check the setback requirements or your setback limitations. Ito naman ay para sa mga mag-e-expand pahaba. Do you have enough space to expand? Meron ka pa bang space na hindi masasacrifice ang setbacks mo? Kung matatandaan nyo na sa video na ito, ipinaliwanag ko na ang setbacks ay para din sa natural lighting and ventilation na pumapasok sa bahay mo. Kung sakaling mag-e-extend ka, may sapat ka pa bang daanan ng hangin sa loob ng bahay mo para hindi ka naman masuffocate or makulob sa loob nito? Number 4, check your existing floor plan or floor layout or space layout or room layout. Basta yung layout ng floor. Kung sa pinaplano mong extension ay may mahaharangan kang kwarto na masasacrifice ang ventilation, hanggat maaari iwasan nyo ito. If it does, it will block the airways. So medyo manipis na yung hangin pagdating dito. Maaari ding mabawasan ang natural lighting ng inyong kwarto, causing you na palaging magbukas ng electrical lighting para lumiwanag. Kaya importante na ipacheck muna ang daluyan ng hangin sa buong bahay bago ito ipa-expand. Magastos din kasi kung parating naka-on ang ilaw at ang aircon. Number 5, check the existing wiring and electrical provisions like panel boards if the load has a spare or not. Hindi lahat ng panel board sa bahay ay nakadesign para magdagdag ng additional electrical load. Meron itong limit kaya ipa-double check nyo sa mga electrician or electrical engineer kung sapat ba ito sa plano nyong expansion. If not, you may need to change or upgrade the existing panel boards to accommodate the new electrical load. And to add to that, isa din ito sa mga dapat nyong i-check sa bahay, lalo na kung may ide-demolish kayong area ng bahay. I-check kung may tatamaan kayong electrical wires bago nyo ito ipa-demolish. Number 6, check the existing plumbing works or plumbing lines. Try not to hit the existing pipes as this would cause your house to leak or lose water pressure. Also, kung magdadagdag kayo ng additional CR or toilet and bath, check the existing water lines if the water pressure is enough in order for you to add another toilet or CR. Number 7, i-check nyo na din ang existing septic tank location and provision. Do not cover it. Or wag nyo itong takpan. Kasi magiging malaking hassle sa inyo to later on, lalo na kung kailangan mo nang ipapump ang sobrang... Number 8, check your budget. Always have a contingency o maghanda ka ng extra kasi ang renovation ay hindi apple is to apple or hindi siya 1 is to 1. May mga pagkakataon na ang renovation is not how you expected it to be, lalo na kapag may bubulaga na lang sa'yo na additional expense later on. O di naman kaya ay ginanahan kang gumastos kasi nandyan eh. Kung simpleng repainting lang ito o magpapalit ka lang ng tiles or kisame o ang mga tinatawag natin ng mga finishing works, medyo madali pa ito kung tutuusin. Kaya nga as much as possible sa umpisa pa lang ng planning ng inyong bahay ay nakaplano na ito for expansion. Or may nakaredy ka ng area for expansion. Pwede namang by facing ang construction ng bahay na kung saan nakaplano na din dito ang mga posibleng expansion later on, lalo na kung may budget ka na. Planuhin nyo lang ito ng maayos with your architect. Since it is an extension, it can be considered as a new construction kasi technically it is building a whole new structure literally. You may refer to this video for more details about the costs. Pero again, hindi ito ang exact amount ha. guide lang ito. O di ba? Medyo madami talagang kinoconsider kung plano nyo mag-expand or mag-extend ng bahay. Mahirap din itong bigyan ng standard pricing kasi let's face it, iba-iba talaga ang maaaring scope of works nito. Pwedeng pader lang, pwedeng kisame lang, pwedeng poste lang, pwedeng biga lang, or pwede din lahat. Hindi naman ito imposible, basta planuhin lang ito ng maayos. Kaya naman, the best advice is to either talk to your architect, your engineer, or your contractor para ma-check nila ang mga dapat gawin bago nyo ito galawin. Yan na muna for this episode of Architalk. Comment down below if you have any comments or suggestions. You may also share this video if you know someone who is in need of this information. And syempre, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and click on that notification bell icon to keep you updated on my future posts. Again, I'm Carlo and laging tatandaan na sa channel na ito parating may future. I would like to welcome new viewers to this channel. Jinky Hamulin, Joanna Lee Flores, Let Glodoveza from New York City, USA, and Neil George Riola of Germany. And for the new architect Redzel Tolentino, welcome to the channel. Shoutout din tayo sa mga avid viewers natin na sina Emmanuel Buetre of Sorsogon, Marael Pepaño, Jovita Cudal, and Rodelio Alferez. I am also sending out my shoutout to my fellow content creators Arman's DIY for DIY tips, and to Lutong Pangmasa YouTube channel who is actually an architect from Iris, Manila. Go and check out their channels as well. Muli po, marami pong salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik. Nalilitan. Number 1, yung feasible or doable. May Do you have enough? Kung matatandaan nyo na sa video na ito ipaniliwa. Number 6, check the existing plan. Kaya naman, the best advice is to